Happened that time, though.
And it's 3.
That was a bad one.
Yeah.
7 no longer good. Dennis, the man at risk this time around. Will he hold?
He will. He fades the 6 and takes a commanding chip lead.
You got chips left.
Just when it looked like everything was going Doyle Brunson's direction, a devastating turn of events has the fat lady warming up her pipes. Tough to question one of the all-time greatest, but I get the feeling that play isn't going up in Doyle's trophy case anytime soon. Phillips has a commanding chip lead and the semis in his sights.
High above the Las Vegas Strip, the National Heads Up Poker Championship. Welcome back to the Caesars Palace Tournament Poker Room. Quarterfinal round action, and Dennis Phillips with a nearly 7-1 lead over Doyle Brunson.
Who's got exactly 7 big blinds.
Ace-5 for Phillips. He raises to 16,000. What a great time for Doyle to have ace-king. He goes all in. Snap call from Dennis.
Got a bear ace.
Huh?
I got a bear ace. Nothing else. Oh, I'm killed.
Ace-king. Doyle Brunson.
Custer making a stand here, but will it be his last? Ace-king looks great right now, but we're a flop turn and river away from full focus.
King right on the
Doyle pairs his king. Dennis pairs his 5.
Facetiously excited about that is Dennis. He knows he's in real bad shape.
Deuce. Doyle has to fade the 2 remaining 5s to stay alive. We've seen that before.
Phillips looking for the landing pad.
Here's the
Lock made it work for Mercier.
Flush seals the deal. Doyle doubles up and stays in the match.
Got a little over 80,000 now.
Timing was bad. That's what I needed last hand. Hard heart.
Call it less than 15 big blinds. Not a ton of play.
At table 4, Annie Duke, who's attempting to master a complex juggling act of poker, celebrity, and parenthood.
I actually took a lot of time off from poker this year. The reason was that I just really wanted to spend time with my kids. By the time I came back around to playing, I really wanted to play. This is what I'm supposed to be doing right now, and this is what's important to my life right now. I'm definitely very excited about poker. I think that I've got a way to mentally balance it better now, hopefully.
We reached deep into the music library there, Craig. What is that, the wood flute?
I think I just saw Pan run across the screen. But in all seriousness, it is a hard juggling act for anyone, but of Annie's caliber, everything that she's making work at the moment, kudos to her. Ace-7.
Raise, make it 16,000.
She raises to 16,000. Jerry with Jack-8.
And less than 90,000 in chips.
I call.
He'll call.
Call.
Jerry's defended almost 100% of his blinds in this match, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't think there's been a limp in this one.
The all-pain on the flop connects with neither player.
And Jerry reaching for chips. Now, last time he let out, he fired 2 barrels, and on the turn, he got Annie off of a flush draw. This is a different board this time, however. Much more likely for him to be bluffing here.
He bets 25,000, and Annie calls. Duke with the flush draw. Jerry checks.
Flush draw is not the big part of this hand. It's the fact that Jerry is checked to her, and now she's got control and is going to bet. She's playing this exactly like she would a king or a queen.
She puts Jerry all in.
Is that a bet?
Or even a flush, for that matter.
Jerry wants no part of it. He folds.
Really no other option for Jerry Yang at that point.
Across the way, Doyle Brunson still outstacked almost 3-1 against Dennis Phillips.
And with the blinds at 3 and 6,000 and not heading the other direction, only going up from here, doesn't bode well for Doyle.
Dennis with ace-king.
16.
He raises to 16,000. Doyle with 9-7 suited.
No shortage of ace-kings in this deck.
He calls. Dennis pairs his king. Big flop for Doyle as well. Pair of 9s and a flush draw. He checks.
We're going to see action here, no doubt.
Dennis bets 27,000.
Top pair, top kicker against a pair and a flush draw. I got a feeling.
All in.
Doyle goes
I call.
all in. Snap call from Phillips.
Yep.
Let's take a look at the
We got a
cards.
true coin flip on our hands, 50-50.
9-7 of diamonds, a pair and a flush draw. Doyle Brunson. Top pair,
Doyle
top
in
kicker.
danger of going home.
Ace king.
I really don't want to see a diamond.
Well put by Phillips.
9 blue.
Jack of
Doyle
clubs.
doesn't improve. Dennis still has to fade 14 outs.
Brunson's playing a pick one lotto ticket.
Here's the river.
His number's at the top of the screen. Will he hit?
No, Dennis dodges the myriad of outs, and he'll advance to the semifinals.
Sort of spot you don't mind sticking your neck out there if you're Doyle. 14 outs twice, and you're not always going to whiff.
Dennis's dream run continues. Meanwhile, at table 4, Jerry Yang desperately hoping to keep his run going against Annie Duke.
Can't even call what he's got left to stack. It's like a small mound.
King 9 suited for Annie. She puts Jerry all in. 6-3 suited for Yang.
All right. I got live cards. Got to do it.
He
And
calls.
Jerry calls. King 9 of clubs for Andy Duke.
Go ahead.
3-6 of diamonds for Jerry Yang.
Some nervous pacing over in the Yang corner.
Can't blame him with 6 high. He knows he needs help. But you heard him say it. He's got 2 live cards.
Here's the flop.
Yang pairs his trade. Duke with the flush draw.
Pair for Jerry Yang. 2 clubs, though.
No king. Oh, my God. What a monster flop for you, Annie. That's a monster flop.
You're my favorite.
Give me a 3 at least. Give me a 3 and a pair.
If you thought Doyle's lotto ticket was impressive, take a look at
Here's the
Annie's.
turn.
Annie adds an open-ended straight draw. More than a third of the deck will win her this hand.
More outs. No. Okay, no 6 now.
Grab your speed stick, Jerry. It's time to sweat this one out.
Show me an ace. Ace, queen, jack.
Jack's not going to work.
Here's the river.
Ace, please.
And it's
For a
a
heart,
4.
somehow Yang survives and doubles up.
Wow.
You think Jerry was holding his breath there? My goodness.
That was a monster flop for you. Wow.
Let's go down to Leanne.
Doyle, did Dennis throw you off your game at all?
Well, I don't know. I just, like I say, I don't ever know what I'm going to do till I do it. But he played well. He deserved to win.
What do you think of his call with the queen on that big hand?
But it was a tough call. I mean, he knew probably I wasn't bluffing, totally bluffing. But I guess I should have qualified that hand before the flop. That's what the youngsters say to do.
Right. All right, we always enjoy having you, Doyle. Thank goodness. Have you been reading Super System?
It's one of the best books out there. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. Any lessons you ever want to give me, I will take. Period.
I don't think you need any.
Well, you are moving on, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Doyle's system didn't turn out so super this time. Just when it looked like Dennis Phillips was gonna jackknife, he safely pulls his trailer into the semis.
Welcome back to Caesars Palace for the 6th annual National Heads Up Poker Championship presented by GoDaddy.com. In a roller coaster match, Dennis Phillips was able to hold off a feisty Doyle Brunson, making tough calls and getting lucky when it mattered. Now let's take you to our remaining table where Annie Duke has Jerry Yang in rough shape.
Rough shape, loosely translated, means an 11-1 chip lead, but Jerry Yang hanging around and just doubled up a couple hands ago. Our GoDaddy.com pocket cam shows Annie's Jack-7 suited. She raised to 16,000.
Pretty much pot committing Jerry if he chooses to play the hand, and you assume he will.
I'm all in.
All in bet.
He does indeed. He goes all in.
I call.
Annie calls.
Annie calls. Take a look. Jack-7 of hearts for Annie Duke. 2 threes this time for Jerry Yang.
Once again, Jerry's got to get up, unzip that jacket, blow off some nervous energy.
I have a bad feeling about this one.
And
Yang not so optimistic.
Annie with the flush draw. Both players pick up an open-ended straight draw.
Wow. I can't have a 3 now. Put 2 aces on the board. What a flop.
Last time it was 17 outs. This should be no problem. It's only 16.
Things are looking up, huh?
No, I don't need a 3. No 3.
He is facing elimination, though. Needs to fade a heart, Jack, 8, or a 3. Can he do it?
Queen.
His pocket trays hold up, and he will double up again.
Wow.